For decades, there has been an option for higher education in Jefferson County, but that changed a year ago when Eastern Gateway Community College ceased operations. Now Youngstown State University is getting closer to potentially offering a college-style education right in Steubenville once again.
We are a major university that just happens to have a community college structure under our four-year university umbrella.
Since the shuttering of Eastern Gateway Community College on October 31st, 2024, it's been full steam ahead for Youngstown State University. And now, 1 year since EGCC ceased operations, YSU President Bill Johnson says the university is close to finalizing a deal to bring a physical YSU presence to Jefferson County.
We are rounding the far turn. You know what happens in the far turn in the Kentucky Derby? Everybody kicks it into high gear. So we're rounding the far turn, and we can see the finish line down in Steubenville.
Johnson said it hasn't been easy getting to this point, but administrators at YSU have been eyeing the opportunity to expand into Steubenville since the state first notified them of EGCC's impending downfall in 2023.
I believe everybody from the senior state officials on down thought that what we were going to be doing is going from a well-established community college with faculty, staff, students, programs, everything operating, and that Youngstown State would come into that environment, replace the name on the door, change a few things around, expand the programs to what I just got finished describing to you, and pick up where Eastern Gateway left off and make it even bigger. Well, that's not what we're dealing with today.
The process has been complicated due to EGCC's debt, the federal lawsuit imposed on EGCC by the Student Resource Center that has since been dismissed, as well as a decades-old law.
There's a 1995 law on the books that defines how the governor has to go about unwinding that operation. And it essentially became, for lack of a better term, a bankruptcy process. They had to settle all the debts that Eastern Gateway had, and they had some serious debts.
Now, as YSU nears the acquisition of the former EGCC property, funding remains a hurdle.
What we thought we were going to be getting there was all the students, all the faculty, all the staff, and some of the funding that they were getting. They were getting roughly $25 million a year in state funding plus a levy that the county had gotten for them. None of that funding exists today.
Due to the length of the EGCC shutdown process, Johnson said YSU has missed what could have been key sources of funding.
We missed an operating budget cycle. We missed a capital budget cycle. And here we are today with an empty building, no students to go in the building, no faculty, and, well, a fraction of the staff that we're going to have to operate. Now that all sounds doom and gloom, right? We're going to solve those problems. We're going to solve those problems. And I think we're within weeks, if not days, of being able to bring this to finality. We're still working with the county down in Jefferson County and with the state on how the effort is going to be funded. We've got a little bit more work to do with our board here to get our board to sign off on our plan.
Even with the financial snag, Johnson said his team is ready to spring into action as soon as possible. In addition to education, he points to both employment and economical opportunities in Steubenville. Since time has passed, is this a new opportunity for people for employment in Jefferson County?
We hope so. You know, we don't know how many of the people that worked there before have left and moved on to other things. I mean, they had families to support. So did they find jobs somewhere else? Did they leave the state? Did they stay in the region and just change careers?
What's the investment look like in the county?
It's like Johnny Appleseed. We're going to put, presuming all of this happens,
sure,
we're going to plant the big red Y down in Steubenville, and at the right time, and I hope it's sooner than later, we're going to have a community open house where our team goes down and makes a presentation, invites in the citizens, the elected officials, anybody that wants to listen. We're going to tell them what we're going to be bringing to the table.
Johnson added that if and once the YSU Board of Trustees approve the move, it will take some time to be operational. He said that they will have to do some work on the building, hire employees, roll out course offerings, and enroll students. Overall, his vision for YSU in Steubenville is a large one, but it's one he believes is attainable.
A thriving region. This sounds bad because I'll have a different challenge at that point, but I want us to have to be turning students away because the building's too full. You know, that's what I want to see happen. And I think we can accomplish that.
Meteorologist Nathan Shutt.
Hi, I'm Dylan Cleland. Thanks for watching. And here's another video to check out, and be sure to subscribe to our channel.